Всем привет, и сегодня я продолжаю проходить сюжет к ивенту. Да, я уже, не опоздал, просто мне были дела. Дело только, что я недавно закончил миссии проходить в Ханкае. Так что только сейчас появилось у меня, можно сказать, время, чтобы пройти сюжет какого-то ивента. Так что не будем терять, начнем проходить.
What an incredible match. Truly mesmerizing to watch.
What? We missed the final again? Ugh, Paimon was hoping.
You're back. Did you find Chongyun?
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine.
Of course. It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good ol' wham bam effective. My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down. I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my... Can you guess what happened next? Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice from my hands and shouted my battle.
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion. It was all over before I could say,
Wow, sounds like your poem worked like a charm!
Director whose playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success.
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte! Finished with...
Yep. I have to say, the Tian Schwinn has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, Oh, wow. You must be Kaidahara Kazu.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Teyvat Heroes Club. I remember when you, young samurai, blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the public...
my oh my. I had no idea I was up against such a legendary...
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate...
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose...
Oh? Sounds like it's victory meal.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
This is great! We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before...
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the Card Snatcher?
Sure did! Investigating is what we do best!
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid I...
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for a surprise inspection!
I've also heard some things about this cards.
Already? Wow.
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare and bears... Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits.
But is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their...
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable... All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
The mystery of this Card Snatcher gets more baffling.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill...
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet...
Так, сколько надо?
Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone. Hopefully, we'll find...
Прям туда.
Whoa, look! Promo posters everywhere from the moment you arrive in the harbor. Paimon gets more and more curious about the...
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go on. Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others... By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations? Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed.
Each of these theories gets more...
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward to... But that only fueled the debate further, and the books say it can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of what... Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more...
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind...
Fox Lady?
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her...
Oh, yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss...
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on the... Huh? Wait. Is that who Paimon...
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Oh? Who is this?
Ah, allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all. Anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A. She's,
What? You mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder?
As a guest from afar, there's no need to...
Right, I mean, okay. Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the last.
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and festivities along...
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
Perhaps she felt a little in...
She's probably fine. Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. We split up. So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you...
Well, in fact, I myself am competing...
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card... I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
The semifinals? That's amazing! So...
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended.
The reason being that she lost to me. And when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people...
What a unique friendship.
You're right, though. I should make an effort. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, in some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared.
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, anyway, You should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent in the finals?
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade-in-arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support?
Miko, come on. No need to put them on the...
I know. I just wanted to see how the venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow
О, Ито. Ито же вроде первый не... О, это тоже тут.
Hey, compadre. And flying lavender melon.
Oh, bull chucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito? Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifier.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I got mad. Besides, it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady?
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yep.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking...
But the style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do...
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look...
Beetle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards...
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in, Hey, you're right. That's a pretty neat idea. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case...
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that...
Hey, quit busting my chops! Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler? You got time? Right, see? This is what I call a true compadre.
All right, I'll be the judge then. Just remember to take it easy, you two. This isn't a high...
Oh, shh. No, do you guys hear that? It's the
My cards, you mean?
Я могу, да? Могу. Чё? Ой, бля. А у меня... У меня таких карт даже нет. Так, чё у нас тут? Чё это? Вообще не знаю, что тут лучше.
We're gonna make this the most exhilarating TCG duel ever, compadre.
I don't think either side will have a good time dealing with Boss's deck.
Это что? Вот, я не знаю даже нормально.
I
Ладно,
am the
возьму.
man.
Так, по сути, лучше с этими играть. Ну да, везет.
Let's roll.
Это что ж. Эх, хрен его шанду. А я могу вообще два использовать? Интересно. Так, а больше-то я не могу, да? Ага. Это что дает? Я же могу на пофиг. Повышение. Урод, я не буду, просто буду пиздить. Ошибись. Да блин. Хотя... Чё это?
Take this, compadre.
Just like we rehearsed.
Понял. Приколисты, блин.
Nothing I've never seen.
Емика, ну все, это ж пиздец будет. О, все, пошло. Сейчас занапил ты танками.
It's showtime.
Ах ты так, блин. Видишь, нечестно. У меня по сути же нет, а что он дает сейчас? Вот это хрень еще надо было брать между куба, да? Да. Блять, он же сейчас едет, надо будет. Ах, вот.
At least I'm
Вот
going
сука.
down with style. Time for some training?
Да ты изи. Сука, все пиздец.
Oh, now you see what the champ is capable of.
You have my deck to thank for that.
Так, у нас так вот... Менять туда-сюда, туда-сюда. Так, подожди, а это вот... А как он? Один хп. А почему, типа, не фит? Слушайте... Ну-ка. Ну как тебе заморозка, сука? Сколько у меня? У меня 2. Ну ладно, просто ударим. Ну что, их усиливают? Вроде нет. Так, ну все, сейчас пиздец будет. Сейчас начнется матч.
Nothing lasts forever.
Извини.
At least I'm going down with style.
The scourge of evil remains.
Блять, не ульта,
I'll
что
scout
ли?
ahead.
Блять, бутылизация, зашибись. Обычно так. Я не знаю, просто так использую пофиг. Лови.
The fun is... Boss, you're gonna lose if you keep this up.
Hey, chill. Let me show you what happens when numero uno goes mano a mano.
Mano a mano? We're still talking about cards, right?
Allow me.
Это вот ее нахилка. Окей. Пока.
Must learn from my mistakes.
Ну это пипец, конечно, битый была.
I can't believe I lost.
And I can't believe your deck won. That takes some serious skill. Anyway, what are you two doing here?
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her? Or, as Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently...
You're one to talk, Lavender Melon.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far. Why don't you ask Kujo-Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of managing.
Hey, just remember that if you ever want to play another match, you can find me anytime.
Конечно.
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Goro, good to see you.
Hello, you two. Is there...
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it,
Who are you rooting for, Sarah?
up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that she's been eliminated from the tournament,
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are...
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses.
A commendable... Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her...
It's nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the...
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of fairness. The moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated... I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy and excels at But after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady...
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow.
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo. I will be sure to pass them...
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please, let her know...
All right, then I'll get going.
Бля. Я могу отсюда выбраться. Бля.
Kokomi! Paimon? Oh, in the travel... Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Yes. The soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look. Well, can you see it? Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka. Nope, can't see Watatsumi. Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island. Imagine trying to see it when, though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark clouds of war still linger. Even when friends argue, they still need time to reconcile. Think of how much... You okay, Kokomi? Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics. Yes, I thought you might Huh? What?
Who wins and who loses isn't what's most important. What's important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of Inazuma Watch.
Yes, more people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Naru. The point I hope to make is, even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing to... You could say that I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity. Yes, that's a good one. Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too? Yes. You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sarah warned us that she...
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of Wow! Paimon's really looking... And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time, no matter what! Paimon won't let herself get distracted. No... Thank you.
Блин, то сюда, то туда. Сюда, то туда.
Yep.
О. Снова встретились.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
Ooh, that's a nice title.
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Talk about a coincidence, right? What are the chances?
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kirara here.
Sorry, you said the car. Oh, let Paimon explain. I think. Really? That fast? But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start. Let me put it this way, though. The key to this cake is actually Kirara.
Huh? Wait, what? Me?
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same thing.
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. We'll have to continue after the tournament. What should we do? Paimon, if Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't... Oh, is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inazuman. Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine. Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
Now, to find out who...
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep. You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
Round one, begin! And the winner is... Sangonomiya Kokomi!
She won! Kokomi did it!
Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail...
Sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you. Kokomi! That was a real nail-biter, but that Miko is a crafty one. Pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards... Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning them...
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something...
Not at all! Paimon was just saying what a real...
It's no pity at all. It was just a little... We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play. However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been...
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you. I'll go play with Goro instead. It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Now, back to our conversation. Kirara, you've been delivering items between different nations.
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's move.
Yes, and there... You mean, Kirara is the card snatcher?
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job.
You can't just throw false accusations at a...
Calm down, you two. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in...
Really? And what destination is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address.
Were the contents light? No larger than the sun?
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you? I used to hear
No. I'm only the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. I just like to read Well, after all I've said so far, have you arrived?
Блин, здесь эта хуйня.
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to Sumeru. We've run into Kirara multiple times throughout our trip. We came to Inazuma because we tracked the contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. The contents were probably genius invocation. No, that doesn't seem... No, that... There doesn't...
Ничего не могу.
The thief is likely using Komania. No.
Да блин. Заколебал.
No. No. No.
И чё?
Every nation Kirara...
Чё?
Kirara's deliveries contain the treasure chest.
Yes! You nailed it. Huh? So the card backs we've been looking for have been right up...
But there's still one thing that doesn't... Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved. Yes. The person you've been tracking most likely is one It seems the other members had already obtained the card backs.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those card backs across so many nations...
But why isn't the one we're following ever using Komania? Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion. And there were... I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used some more...
Then there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
Yes. This is a question. What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is... Unfortunately, there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company ever found out, I'd be fired on the spot. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble. At this point... Good idea. Going to the delivery location is the only... And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then Kirara could be in danger. We should...
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen from me. Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them running. Let me think. All right, I'll let you come with me to the but on one you have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a...
No problem. You go...
Also, even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the...
Next up, Sumeru! Oh, good luck. You'll have to tell me how everything
Так. Подождите. Так.
That's near the designated pickup location.
Ой, блин. Ну, заранее извиняюсь, но в Шумире у меня больше лагает, чем в других регионах. Так что, как сказал, заранее извини. Ну, видно, что, лагает уже. Надеюсь, это не будет мешать прохождению.
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
We just need to head a short way towards the desert. It's not far.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you.
If the good point. A bodyguard.
А,
Oh, look! Isn't that Sino? Sino!
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose a customer's information.
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra, Sino. He's the leader of...
Wow! How do you know so many powerful people?
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the Genius Invocation
Tournament?
Really? Then how did you do something?
I am now the official king of invocations. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment, and drew...
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's happening. Paimon's parched now.
I can accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
What do you think, Kirara?
All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering. I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Okay, we'll go hide.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know?
Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, then I'll lower both of my tails. That'll mean you can just stay hidden. But if they turn out to be the thieves we're after, then I'll...
Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do...
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down the law.
Oh!
No way! I'm not getting on the ground! That would be way too embarrassing! Besides...
You think so? Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
Каламбуры.
Oh, this is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am. Have you ever considered a career in writing news headlines, Sino?
Oh no, don't enable him!
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late. Listen to me. If they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that...
You're not going to lay down?
No! I'm not laying down!
Так, последняя глава осталась и будет потом сам мини-игры ивентом. Сейчас лагать будет.
We're in the middle of nowhere, though. Are you sure this is the right place, Kirara?
Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Rebot towards the desert, near the first flaming flower.
Блять,
That's the
хрена.
most suspicious address Paimon's ever heard.
Блять, еще драться буду, то это пиздец, конечно. С такими лагами, блять, биться здесь еще. А, ну, все, зависло нахуй. Давай, блять, зависай. Чуть осталось. Дошел.
Near the first flaming flower. Oh, we're here.
Huh? There aren't any houses.
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package. I've had customers. We're still a little early. And remember, watch my tails.
We'll hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
I'm sure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do. What? As in her tails?
Yeah, we get it. Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You from Komoni Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
Where's the package?
Yes. This is your package. Here you go. I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents...
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside.
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them first.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Hey, you. Are you the only one to...
Yes, that's right. Oh... I'm no good at lying. And I...
Look! She's giving a signal! But... wait... Paimon doesn't...
I nearly forgot. This just happened. If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. They keep pointing. Maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions.
Seriously? There's no way anyone...
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you seem real...
Oh, no, that's just part of my job. We always care about...
Come on, boss. Enough talk.
Yeah, nobody will ever know anything happened.
Then do you have a moment to...
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star route.
They got a knife! Forget the signals! We gotta save Kirara!
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
Huh? Wait, that's Sino!
Sino?
Блять, пиздится. Лаги. Не лагай. Не лагай. Не лагай.
Right now.
Мог даже
Clara, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Had I known you were here.
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining.
Yes. Chris, General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison. Can't you just let us off this?
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything.
What's inside the packet?
Card backs. Genius Invocation TCG card backs that we collect.
Are they the kind with a treasure chest design?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that? We're just a group of treasure hoarders. That's all.
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff.
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big. You know, not just in one nation.
All across Teyvat?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the same time. After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization across. But, seems like that's not.
So what does any of that have to do with these?
Well, the problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master but with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea.
So you were the ones who printed these.
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what to do once they see a treasure chest. First you bury it so no one else can take it, then just add a little bit of...
Hey, shut it! You're giving away all...
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours more
No, I'll talk. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand, then... And it'll look like this.
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your daggers, put on your mask. Oh, and for those of you without... Seriously? That's all it says?
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the treasure...
He's right. The time and the other details...
Let Paimon see.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of... But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted to Genius Invocation. All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. Not only that, but that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up...
Ah, you were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you dispatched members to quickly retrieve...
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs, and we feared that our plans had already been discovered. So we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different time, but to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via Komini Express. That way, we could guarantee the card backs would arrive safely.
Huh? Oh, thanks for the compliments. So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the...
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right. They wanted to be...
There! I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for our mistakes.
You'll each receive your due punishment. Enough time.
Сейчас столько буду грузиться. Или нет?
I've taken care of the criminals for now. I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru City shortly. I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different person.
All right. Goodbye.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumeru Regional Tournament.
All right. Go.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoarder?
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game. It's an art form. I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing this game.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide.
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm, no need to get worked up. Now let me think. Not so genius thieves behind—
Got decked? You—
Yes, that'll work nicely.
These two make quite the team when it comes to words.
If that's all, then I should get going. I'll inform the other areas not to be gained by these thieving treasure hoarders. We will.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers still feels a little disappointing, though.
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime. Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my exclusive news piece.
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious...
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game.
Блять, то это самое, в принципе, по сути.
In that case, how would everyone like to join me for a
Huh? You mean it's related to genius?
Mm-hmm. That's right. You'll understand. I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy with work.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer—
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company. This package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even the neighbors didn't know where he went.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership?
Yep. The holding period passed just last month.
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Well, it turns out the sender has passed away.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. And I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed. So, I took the initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually, I found out where the recipient went and—
Wow, amazing!
Well, you'll have to come. I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true genius invocation TCG.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing. Oh,
huh? Oh, now Paimon's— What do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
All right, then follow me to Vimara Village.
Vimara.
The clues pointed to Vimara Village, but I'm not sure of which house. Guess we'll have to ask around.
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
I only know his name is Garvapidum and that he's a scholar from the
Garvapidum. Got it.
Ага. И чё там, блядь? Древнего... Древнего Вима. Это чё, блядь? Подожди. Задание мира. И где это? То есть это, да? Так это точно оно, да? Дети из древнего... Давайте я это закадрово сделаю и продолжим. Так, я наконец-то закончил. Ну это пипец. Около половины часа это заняло. Ох, это пипец. Да.
Hi there. Do you know where Garvapidum lives?
I'm afraid...
He's a scholar from...
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never... are you sure you've got the right name?
Sounds
Actually...
like he doesn't know.
Garvapidum. And, wait, do you mean that new
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious, though. I've seen him speaking with the village head. Probably. Vamara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation in.
Got it, thank you. We'll go to—
Don't mention it. If life is ever treating you hard, you can always...
Hello, are you the head of the village?
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapidum lives? We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapidum. Ah,
You know him?
yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay. But hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding. But I'd say he's just... Are you friend?
Yeah. You.
Her tails are moving again. Is that what happens whenever she tells a lie?
Ah, I see. I was thinking that he's staying up above. Look for...
Great, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. I just want...
This is the place. Let's try knocking and see if... Hello? Anybody home?
Yes, that's me. Can I...
Hello, Mr. Garvapidum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express. I'm afraid the...
A package. For me.
Yes, it's from a Mr. Gulab.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness. And I...
Don't say that! After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG. I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
Say what? He's one of the creators of Genius Invocation TCG?
Why? Why does it seem that
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it. It would probably...
You're right. Maybe you really wouldn't mind listening? All right then. It's not much of a story, really. I knew Gulab ever since we were kids. We were classmates, and other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar. He was always... Later, we both entered the academia, and he became...
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Yes, but before long, the Elazar got worse. After that, he became bedridden. He received treatment in the hospital. I would go see him in the hospital every day. Even though he said there was...
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your own research.
I know. But I couldn't bear to just leave him like that. We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards, and over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation T. It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated... I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could...
Aw, don't be sad. Genius Invocation TC, not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying...
After he passed away, I tried to play the game with someone else, but every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still... I know it was all in my head, though.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler. Paimon would probably...
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation. But to be honest. Without Gulab...
Garvapidum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
Right. What's this?
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulab, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You don't have to visit every day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn. Gulab, are you okay?
Garvapidum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby. Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Gulab. That rascal.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself. All I know is that it is...
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet others, make friends.
That's right! We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words. You're right. Gulab. Is that what you were thinking? I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. If he were here now, I know he'd say, "Hey friends, how about a game of Genius Invocation TCG?"
Garvapidum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his...
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
Would you say that was your yokai intuition kicking in?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I just didn't want to let the
Anyway, I think this is where...
Oh. Are you going to...
That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone. Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance to interview you two all this time. After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah! You can say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the...
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive news. Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma. I still have to report everything to my boss.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again. And maybe we'll play Genius Invocation TCG if we have the...
Так, ну что ж, на этом моменте, к сожалению, печально. Редко закончилась. Теперь у нас осталось... Так. Ну давай, грузись ты, блядь. Теперь у нас осталось именно сами мини-игры, которые грузят жопу. Давай, грузись ты, блядь. Осталось их пройти, в принципе, все. Вроде же ничего действительно. С оружием, это не то. Что у нас тут еще есть? У нас тут, да, и все. Но остались мини-игры, в принципе, и это заканчивается. Да, не ожидал я такого сюжета от обычного ивента, можно сказать. Так что увидимся как раз таки в мини-играх. Так что пока-пока.